I am Mikhail Goldones, and for my sixth laboratory exercise in data communications and networking, I was tasked to simulate how an electronic mail or email transfers from one point to another on Cisco Packet Tracer. And for this exercise, we were just told to I was just told by the laboratory module to use the previous network setup that I used in laboratory exercise 5 and just to add an email server to it, and that is precisely what I did over here. Then, as you can see, um, the default gateway is there. HTTP, DHCP, and DNS are off, and this is our email. The domain name is mail.amaes.edu, and these are the users. So these are the users of the emails, or the ones who will be interacting, as represented by two dynamic PCs and one static PC. So these are their respective basically the email addresses. Although they're not complete, we will see them later on the computer, but these are the users and their passwords. So all right, let's go check on them on the PC. Let's check on the users info. So here on the desktop, we can configure our email by seeing this. So this is the first user. His name is Poggy at mail.amaes.edu, and I just repeated the password over here. So there's that. Then for dynamic PC one, this one is Box. His name is Box, and his email address is box.at mail.amaes.edu, and I just repeated it here for the login information. That should be login, not log on. I don't know what's wrong with their grammar, but how they cannot check that number. But anyway, and this one for the static PC, this is the email for user Mikkel, which is me. So yeah, and as you can see, the incoming and outgoing mail server are the same, since um that is fast Ethernet of the fast Ethernet IP of our email server, and that is the one this is the one which will facilitate the movement and sending or receiving of emails between these three computers. So with that being said, let us begin simulating a casual conversation on email. So I will type out the address. First, I will address it to the other user on PC1, dynamic P or the other dynamic PC. So I will type here the email address of Box. So box at mail.amaes.edu, and then test. Greetings. This is a test mail. Then I will send it. And now let's go to PC1 or Box's PC, where we can receive our email and check our inbox. So it has successfully arrived in the inbox, and it says here, greetings, this is a test mail. So let me reply to the email from Poggy or our other user on Poggy's PC, or the first dynamic PC. So hello, I have received your test mail. So send. And just like that, we are going back to our PC0 or our first dynamic PC, and to receive an email from another sender or another user, we just have to press this receive button over here, and the reply is a success. So we have a conversation between PC0 and PC1. Now let's try to get PC2 or our static PC into the mix. So I will address this to our PC0 in order to make sure that it actually works. So poggy at mail.amaes.edu, then test. Hi, can I join in on just send this, then check PC0. So X, sorry about that. There we go. PC0 has received this, and now it is up to us to reply through PC0 and send our response to our static PC. So let me type a response. Then let's send it to our static PC. Check it out by pressing receive. And there we have it. Our static PC has received our email successfully. So that concludes our testing of our email server, and as we can see, or as we have seen, it is a success. So now let us evaluate what we have just done through the various questions that I will answer, questions that have been given in our laboratory exercise manual, and will help evaluate what we just did. So the first question is pertains to the nature of an email server. So it refers basically to a computer system that stores, manages, and transmits email messages. It is responsible for storing incoming and outgoing emails, forwarding them to recipients, authenticating users, managing email accounts, and protecting them from spam and viruses. So we already know the basic ones, or the ones that are commonly used in our the landscape of our internet today, which is Microsoft Exchange, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, and this one is a little bit old as it goes back to the inception of the email. This is called SendMail. Now, the second question. How do we send information from one PC to another? So, aside from emails, we also have other methods such as the File Transfer Protocol or FTP, Secure File Transfer Protocol or SFTP, and we also have Network File Sharing or in the form of Server Messenger Message Block or SMB, and NFS or Network File System. We also have instant messaging, which comes in the form of Messenger, WhatsApp, Viber. You can also add Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter to the mix. And we also have cloud storage, which involves Google Drive, Dropbox, and the like, or basically cloud applications being used to um, store our information or our files in the cloud. Microsoft OneDrive also comes to mind. And then we also have direct cable connection, which is an example of it is the Ethernet and the Universal Serial Bus or USB. And let's move on to the third question. What is static routing? This will lead us to the fourth question later, which is about dynamic routing, but for now, let us go first with static routing. So, it is a method used in computer networking wherein routing tables are manually configured and remain unchanged until manually updated. So, as a result of that, them being manually configured and usually unchanged, they are only suitable for small, simple networks and are less flexible than dynamic routing. So, we have an example over here, which is a network administrator physically configuring a router to send all traffic from network A to network B through a specific gateway. So, yeah, that is static routing. And then we have dynamic routing, which is our fourth question over here. So, what the difference of dynamic routing from static routing is that this is actually automatic configuration, as the routing tables base their updates on network changes, which are calculated automatically in order to adapt to network changes brought about by the amount of activity in large complex networks. And as a result of that, dynamic routing happens to be more flexible than static routing, as it involves various protocols such as the Routing Information Protocol or RIP, the Open Shortest Path First Protocol or OSPF, the Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol or IGRP, and the Border Gateway Protocol or BGP. So that completes our evaluation for our exercise, our sixth laboratory exercise in data communications and networking. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you were able to gain enlightenment from watching my demonstration on how an email server works through the help of Cisco Packet Tracer. And what can I say? Have a great day.